Hi guys, welcome to the 15th episode of my Warhammer Conquest review series, where I'll be reviewing issue 15, not unsurprisingly, of Warhammer Conquest. In this issue we're getting a Biologicus Putrefier and another 6d6 dice. Gotta love those d6. As you can see, once again, coming in pretty perfect condition, the plastic wrap doing its job. Sorry, you have to forgive me, I've been carving foam all day. I can't open things. There we go. First things first, as always, let's get a good look at the plastic. We've got some nicely detailed Nurgle stuff going on there, very rotten and very pussy. I don't know what Biologicus Putrefier does. As always, we have a base, slightly larger base than standard, and once again we have dice. Not the best quality dice, but not the worst. We'll just hold these up to the camera. You can see there's some difference in the sizing of the pips there. That's not just paint, there's actually a difference in the size. Not noticeable in the others, but again, if I hold this on the camera, maybe this one shows it better. Come here, focus on it. Dang, you can't see it. You can see there that the paint hasn't gone all the way in the pits. You can feel from the weight of them, they're reasonably cheap dice. That being said, I'm just going to take you down here and show you. I've got a reasonably solid, where are we? Nope. God damn, I can't focus on it. Oh well. That's the roll I got. So 2 2s, 2 3s, 1 and a 4. About average, a little bit low, but give it a couple of rolls, and this is the second roll I got. And again, you can see there 2 5s, a 6, a 3, a 2 and a 1. So they do what they're meant to do with dice. I wouldn't consider them to be hyper accurate, and if you want better dice, there are plenty of, oh wiki, yeah, 3 6s, a 5 and 2 2s, not bad. And if you want better dice, there are plenty of people out there selling much higher quality dice, but as anyone who plays Warhammer will tell you, you can't get enough of these little buggers. You will always need more. They will roll onto the floor, and you'll see exactly where they go, and you'll never be able to find them. It's amazing. Good condition. A little bit of dog earring on the corner there, but nothing to really worry about. Let's have a look. Episode 15. Got the Biologicus Putrefier there. Bits sticking out of both sides of his back, making him look like some sort of a pus-filled angel. Biologicus Putrefiers take a key role for their lethal concoction by foul blights. No, for they refine the lethal concoctions crafted by the foul blight spawn, making them as potent as possible. The Biologicus Putrefier are horrifically mutated, bearing lidless, milky eyes that grow like cysts beneath their skin. Known as oculobes, the orbs can see through armour, flesh, bone, and track every step of the infection spread for a living body. I'll do that in a minute. Go watch your movie, and I'll be with you in a minute. They've got an injection pistol and hyper blight grenades. We'll see what those do later. Classic piece of art there. The Emperor coming across Horus in the control room in his battle barge with Sanguinius at his feet. The death of Sanguinius was so unpleasant that the entirety of the Blood Angels chapters throw a hissy fit to this day. Just remember, whenever they go into the Red Rage, they're literally going, "Him again!" It's actually a shame, because it turns out Sanguinius was a cool guy. Apart from the weird mutant wings, he was actually fairly awesome. The Emperor turns out was a reasonably cool guy, and Horus turns out was a jackass. Who'd have known? Got a nice little bit, 2 pages of story there, or rather description saying what's going on. The assault on EX, or Ix, or Lax possibly. The invasion of Ultramar led to many battles between Death Guard and Royal Space Marine forces. Ultramarines and Nova Marines clashed with the Death Guard and Demons of Nurgle on EX. Another short story, this time bringing in the Biologicus Putrefiers, just giving you some nice background about them. Oh, they look even better. They look good green, but frankly they look even better with the bone white colour scheme. You got your how to build again, which will show you exactly how to put this bunny together. With stats and the like. Your painting guide. Again, going through using the paints that you've previously used and giving you some ideas as to how to paint and then how to wash your Biologicus Putrefier. And as always, the expected battles using this. In this one we have the Blight Spawn and the Putrefier going up against, wow, these guys must be tough, or reasonably tough, because you've got these guys going against the Aggressors, 3 Intercessors and a Librarian on the other side, which gives you a rough idea of how badass these guys combined with their mates in the Proud Blight Spawn must be. Hyper Blight Grenades. Okay, and another picture, description of how stuff works, and the stats for the Biologicus Putrefier and the Foul Blight Spawn. The stats here are designed to work with the numbers you get with the magazine. I'm just going to go and have a look at the stats of that Hyper Blight Grenade, because it interests me. You can reroll ones for this weapon. Each roll of 6 made with this weapon causes a mortal wound in addition to normal damage. So if you roll 6, you cause 1 normal wound which can be saved in wherever appropriate saves you have, and 1 mortal wound which cannot be saved. Meaning that, yep, it's 6-inch range, grenade D6, and 2 damage. So you roll D6, and then each one does 2 damage. You're capable of doing 12 damage. If you were, for example, to roll 6 6s, you would in fact be doing, what are we, 12, 18 damage, 6 of which will be unstoppable. That's pretty nasty. We've then got a nice description of the pistols and assault weapons and other weapons available, telling you the difference between a pistol, assault grenade and a heavy. Which is a little weird because you're not going to get any heavy weapons in this. As yet, you don't have any heavy weapons for Primaris Marine. We've got some heavy-ish weapons, but not actually what I consider proper heavy weapons. You've got the profiles of Plague Marines and some of the bits and pieces there. We've got Vectors of Disease, another setup there, and a nice game, small game to teach you how to play with the particular model you've got, including hints and tips. And a mission briefing on the back there, which is pretty cool and everything we've come to expect. Now for the weekly reveal, obviously next week we're getting these guys, which will help us make up the numbers of what we've got. That'd be quite cool. And the week after, more scenery, which I think is good for everybody. I certainly enjoyed building the scenery I've got, and I'm going to enjoy having more scenery. The more scenery, the better. Yeah, we're doing quite well. In terms of value for money, I haven't seen the Biologicus Putrefier's price, but a lot of these guys are worth tend to round out £10 to £15. So we're saving a reasonable amount of money at £8 on this one. And yeah, as I say, as always, the models are beautiful. Competition time. I don't play Death Guard. I have no use for Death Guard. So comment on this video, and I'll randomly select, using a dice, one of the comments, and I will send you this. I will say, I'm working on a new job at the moment, and it's throwing my time schedule out. So if it takes a little while to get to you, that in addition to the fact that it's coming up to Christmas, whoever wins this, you probably won't be getting it for a few weeks, just because A, it'll take me a week or two to send it, and B, that'll hit the Christmas rush. So if stuff takes a while to get to you, and I'll say this to anybody I send prizes to, it's probably because I haven't had a chance to get down to the post office yet. But it always gets sent, and it's free. So hope you guys enjoyed that, and I'll see you next time. Hi guys, hope you enjoyed that video, and if you did, remember to like and subscribe to my channel. I'm also on Facebook and Twitter. Not sure why, but I am. So if you like it, see me there, and please tell your friends. Thanks very much. Bye.